Good evening, everyone. My name is Cassie Harris, and tonight I would like to talk to you about the importance of reading to your children. We all want bright and smart children, correct? We want them to be successful and confident throughout their life, from kindergarten to high school graduation to college graduation. As parents, we want to instill and invest the most important and successful skills that we can possible to our children. Reading to your child on a daily basis can give them the extra skills they need, especially in terms of learning. What is the most important thing about reading to your child? One of the most important things about reading to your children or your child is that it creates a strong relationship between you and your child or your children. Our kids start off learning to crawl and walk and grow into these little creatures that learn and pick up on everything that they see and hear. When you sit and read with your child, it creates a bond between you and your child. It creates memories that you can have with them for a lifetime. Another important aspect of reading to your child is that it will help your child learn the basic speech skills that they need before they start school. For example, reading the book Red Fish, Blue Fish, One Fish, Two Fish by Dr. Seuss. Excuse me, that's One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish by Dr. Seuss. Or the yearbook helps children with sight words that they begin learning in kindergarten, which you can teach your children early on so that they pick those words up easier when they do start school. Reading also creates a higher aptitude for learning in general. For example, studies have shown that children who are exposed to reading at a young age are more likely to do better in all facets of formal learning and education. Another importance of reading to your child is that it can help improve in many aspects in their life, education, and basic learning skills. By this, it means like basic communication skills. So it helps kids to express themselves to others and to have healthy relationship with other people. For example, they can remember scenarios in a book or character interactions in a book, and that helps them to speak with other children or adults because they can go back and remember certain aspects of stories that help them develop basic communication skills. Also, it helps them to acclimate to new experiences. And by this I mean, for example, say you and your spouse are having a new baby. There's a book or more than one book, like My New Little Sister, My New Little Brother, or The New Baby, that you can read to your child and help them adapt to the new experience that they're having in their life. Or for another example, starting school, starting kindergarten. I'm sure there are books out there for that too that can give them examples on what's going to happen on their first day of school and how they can better adapt to that first day of school or that experience that is happening in their life that's new for them. It's something that they can prepare for by reading to them and helping them through this book and giving them examples on what's going to happen. Another importance of reading to your child is that it instills discipline and concentration. When you first start reading to your child, they're going to be, jumping around, wiggling around, turning the pages before you're done actually reading the page, and so on and so forth. But as time goes on, they're going to sit there with you and they're going to listen to the book and they're going to sound out words with you in sentences and help you turn the pages when it's ready to turn the page. So it instills some discipline and concentration in your children at a young age. The last thing about reading to your child, and probably the most important, is that reading is fun. And it helps them to show that reading is fun. They'll look at reading as less than a chore and more as, a memory with you. And it will also help develop the fact that reading is fun, and they will carry that with them as they get older. For example, my daughter, I've always read to her, and she's getting ready to start 4th grade, and she actually loves to read chapter books already. She'll get a book from the library or a book at Walmart, and she will read a chapter a night. She loves reading, and I'm so thankful that I've instilled that in her at a young age. And it's not just fun for them, it's fun for us because it creates memories. For example, I go back to that bonding experience. We have those memories with them. I mean, they grow up so fast, and those are the little moments that they can remember back to and that we can remember back to, reading them books and having fun with them. So tonight I told you why I believe that reading to your child is so important, and I hope that you can take what I've given you and apply it to your life or your children, and sit down and read with them. And I'd like to leave you with a quote. If you want your child to be intelligent, read them fairy tales by Albert Einstein. Thank you. Have a good night.